and gentlemen, welcome back to the Northwest Wrestling Alliance Western Territory Title Tournament. I'm your host, Matt Legit. With me, as always, the always entertaining Cedric Nash. How you doing tonight, Ced?
Man, it's all good, man. NWWA, some of the best wrestling in the Pacific Northwest, has been for a long time. As we see Keith Atkins here, looks like the NWWA Heavyweight Champion coming to the ring.
He is the NWWA Heavyweight Champion, but tonight he's going for something a little bit more. He's going for the Western Territory title in a tournament. This is the first round matchup. It's a three-way dance between the man you see right there, Keith Atkins, the NWWA Heavyweight Champion, Cowboy Tex Thompson, and the Gresham Savior, Buddy Highway.
Man, you talking about a jam-packed match right here. You're talking about Keith Atkins, man. You know, he started with the Illuminatis. He was what you would call a servant. A what? A servant. Someone who.
A servant.
Pretty much did what they said do. And so now you're looking at Buddy Highway right here, a guy who's been established, a guy that's, for his size, is just super dynamic in the wrestling. Former champion. Hey, and he can get it, he can go, he can get it done.
See, what you forgot to realize is that he's the best in the Northwest, period. Buddy Highway.
Well, no, Buddy Highway get the job done. He's no slouch. He's been around the game, man. He's got more experience than Keith.
Okay. Yes, he does have more experience than Keith, but he's been wrestling almost a decade now.
And some girls say he's pretty. And some girls say he's sexy.
Some girls love a big man. That's great.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Big man's hard to find.
I don't know where those girls are, but I've heard. Some of them love a
come
big
holler
man.
at me. Facebook.com/Cedric, Mr. Cedric Nash, if you want to holler.
Is that MISTER or MR period?
MR
Cedric
period,
Nash?
please. MR period, ladies.
Excellent. And there you go, the veteran, the wily veteran, Cowboy Tex Thompson. Been a veteran of the Mat Wars for many years now.
A man that doesn't need any introduction at all. Legendary wrestler. I'm talking about a future Hall of Famer in one of these promotions. And what a nice guy. Just not just him being a guy that knows all the tricks of the trade in the ring, but a nice man. You get up to him and now, hi Tex, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Sid? It's good to see you again. Always smiling, always happy, and he loves to please those fans because he's a cowboy, baby.
And Tex Thompson has held just about every title in the Pacific Northwest, from the IGA Tag Team titles under Sandy Barr to the CPW Tag Team titles to being a champion here in the NWWA, a champion in BCW, all over the place.
And man, when you have credentials like that, and you have accountability, and then you also have just notoriety that Cowboy Tex Thompson has.
I'm going to walk out with the victory. You can ask everybody else that.
You hear Buddy Highway say he's going to walk out here with a victory. Like I was saying, when you have those kind of credentials that Cowboy Tex Thompson has, you have a huge fan following. And when you have a huge fan following, you got the crowd behind your back when you're down. And a lot of matches that he wins, that crowd is right behind him 150%.
But let's not underestimate the fact that Tex Thompson's going to have to take on two men who are younger than him in Keith Atkins and Buddy Highway. And let's also not underestimate the fact that this is a proving ground for Buddy Highway and Keith Atkins, two guys that have been underrated by a lot of their peers in other locker rooms throughout the Northwest. They have a chance to shine here tonight in the NWWA Western Territory Title Tournament. It's a mouthful to say, by the way. Let me just say, Western Territory Title Tournament.
Yeah.
That's almost as tough to say as 10 terrified tomcats tottering in the tops of 10 tall trees.
Yeah, that's even more harder to say. Don't ask me to say it because I'm going to mess it all up.